Всем привет! И я дальше продолжаю проходить Call of Cthulhu. Так, сейчас надо картину, да, вот эту найти, осмотреть. И снова здесь шкаф.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
О, так.
The public entrance to the gallery. The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Ну офигеть он здесь. Так, а вон картина, да? А, масло залил. А, нет, все. Так, работает. Тоже масло.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Ладно, давай картину осмотрим. Так.
What the hell was that?
Так, а что мне сделать? А, и убили, а?
What the hell was that?
Что-то... Что-то я не понимаю, блин, что надо сделать? М.
What the hell was that?
М.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work. What the hell was that? Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire?
Ага, вот этот кинжал мне нужен, да? Так, подожди, смотрю, улики. Кинжал, да? Так, ага, вот такой кинжал. Нет. Нет. Тоже нет. Вот это.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Если я запомнил, вот этот кинжал.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Да.
Where's the bookseller?
Так. Угу. А где он?
What happened here?
Так, подожди.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Так.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Смотрим внимательно. Так.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Ну-ка, а подумать. Так, подожди. Так, ну давай вот это 5, наверное. Давай, грузи.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
А, так. Угу.
This place draws you
Ой.
in and never lets you go.
Так.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says that. She's a witch, an old hag. I
М,
didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Так.
I have little time for you, Doctor. you'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Так.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no.
We've been waiting to be
She
restocked
doesn't
for
dare say
weeks.
a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
What's wrong?
What are you talking about? Yes, it's Dr. Colden.
It's the old whaling station.
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't. Everyone in his place. The cap and me.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
And that's how you broke your...
Perhaps.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
I'll just...
Why did nobody tell me about her admission, Mrs. Sanders?
Так, начал. Все. Так.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But what is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Подожди, а почему она его не берет?
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Так. Руки.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Так. М.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard.
I've tended to her, and I have her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidney.
Are you talking about the same person?
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning.
Так.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more.
There's
for
no
myself.
way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Where did my fiancée go?
I don't get why they have us waiting so
Stop
long.
burdening her with
Almost
work.
no patients here.
Ethan, what are you doing here?
I'm... wait.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look,
Ethan, if you don't trust me...
I have nightmares. They keep me awake. It seems stupid, I know, but
Actually, you're not...
no. No one has ever seen the things. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be...
I don't know yet, but everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication.
Oh. There's no excuse then.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
А.
Dr. Colden.
In theory, Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Так.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please.
А. Так.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Что я не могу войти.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary.
I will tell him, nonetheless. I have little time for you, Doctor. You wait a minute. Where do you think you're
Да.
going?
А как мне ее отвлечь
Doctor,
тогда?
Mrs. Donovan.
No,
but that-
I...
Надо подумать.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who
Elizabeth?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning and the water was once again shut. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand
Даже
correctly.
котельня. Так, а я ключ-то я знаю где.
Everything all right?
All is thank. Come.
I'm
Car-
thank.
Так.
The key
Вот
to the
и
boiler
ключ.
room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Так.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Так, а какой, блин, сейчас, блядь, инструмент нужен?
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Так.
Everybody says it. She's a witch. An old. Everything all right, Doctor?
All is thank. Thank.
Во. Нашел. Так, нашел. А, сейчас.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden.
I was about. It's not you.
And yet, Kurt.
Так, ну я молодец. Пока что молодец.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. I should go another way.
Так. О,
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
так.
I've unlocked something. Patient. And files. I was right.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price comes with her exceptional gifts.
Так.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Так.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Так.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Так, что, я все осмотрел?
I should go another way.
Так, психиатрическая больница. Ну, спуститься вниз. Так, а это вот это, наверное? Да.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
I have seen your place. Books, knowledge. These are your weapons.
What am I supposed to do against men like you?
I understand. You have to protect yourself.
It's true.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Вместе идем, да? Спасать докторшу.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Так. Должна, наверное, живой быть.
An old diary. How old is Fuller, really?
Ладно, не читать, да, будут это.
What the... Fuller, too.
Что, все, наверное?
Priscilla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Ну ладно тогда. Нет?
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Best thing. You know how he hates to be interrupted.
Так. А если подожди, давай-ка прочту книгу. Ладно. Давай. Вы будете читать? Да. Давай.
No! 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 My God! What is happening to me?
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Так.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Подожди. Стоп, я двери открыл. Да? Да.
Where have I seen this symbol?
Так, вот этот символ, да? Вот он. Нет. Так, ладно, наверное, я давайте здесь... Да, я здесь закончу. Всем спасибо, кто меня смотрел. Ставьте лайки и подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока!